An elder monk lived in one of the caves of Thebaid. He had a disciple to whom, every evening, as was his custom, he would give a word of spiritual counsel. Afterward, he would say a prayer for him and send him off to sleep. One day, some kind lay people came to visit the monk. After a long conversation with them, the monk got tired. Still he called his disciple and began to speak with him for the benefit of his soul. But in the middle of the talk, the monk fell asleep from exhaustion. The disciple sat quietly, waiting for the monk to wake up and give him his blessing. He waited for a very long time. Sleep was pulling at him, but he resisted and stood firm, and by the time the monk woke up, it was already midnight. When the monk awoke and saw his disciple still sitting motionless before him, he was astonished. "Why did not you go to bed?" he asked. "Father, how could I do that without your blessing?" replied the disciple. "Why didn't you wake me up?" the monk asked gently. "How could I dare to disturb your rest?" the disciple answered humbly, bowing his head. That night they prayed the dawn service together. The monk blessed the disciple and sent him to his cell. Left alone, the elder had a vision. In a space filled with light stood a most beautiful throne with 7 shining crowns on it. The monk asked whose throne it was, heard a voice say that God had given it to his disciple for his obedience, and that the 7 crowns had been granted to him that very night. Awakening from the vision, the elder called the disciple and asked him what he had been doing while the elder slept. "Forgive me, Father," said the disciple. "I did nothing. 7 times I was tempted to go to sleep, and 7 times I resisted, for I did not want to go to my cell without your prayer and blessing." The elder understood that each time the disciple overcame sleep, God rewarded him with a crown. He said nothing to the young man, but told the whole brotherhood what had happened, so that all might know that the Lord grants a reward even for the smallest effort. Let us always seek the prayers and blessings of our spiritual fathers, and never act presumptuously, for our lives must be guided by their counsel and blessing.